Hey, Kristen, do you have a moment? Oh, hey, Victoria. Yes, I'm free. Thanks for joining the dinner with the families today. You know, I was shocked earlier. About what? I didn't know you were a high school dropout. Is it that shocking? Well, I've never met one before. Most people around me graduated from university. Oh, yeah? Quite a few people around me didn't go beyond high school. That's because you're in a low-level environment. Honestly, I'm uncomfortable becoming family with someone who's poorly educated. Victoria, you seem to have a biased perspective, but your education level doesn't matter once you're in the real world. I'm working full-time and supporting myself, so there's no issue. But people with a low education level can't get decent jobs and must be poor. That's a huge prejudice. Prejudice? It's the truth. You must be working some low-wage job, right? I work full-time, thank you. But being a high school dropout means you're not smart. I can't believe someone like you is joining the family. I'm also not thrilled about having a prejudiced person like you in the family. Oh, by the way, can you skip my wedding? What? Why? It's my brother's wedding. Of course I'm going. You really can't take a hint, can you? If you insist on coming, you better have a gift ready. We don't need people just coming for the food. You are incredibly rude. Of course I'll have a gift. Are you sure? I know how to act properly, don't worry. Good then. But you don't have to come just because you're family. My family and friends are all degree holders. You might feel out of place. That won't happen. I'm not going to wear a sign that says high school dropout. Just try not to embarrass yourself. Yeah, sure. I'll send you an invitation. Reply quickly, okay? Got it. Hi, Kristen. Did you get the wedding invitation? Yes, I got it yesterday. I marked my attendance and sent it back today. So you really plan to come, huh? Make sure to write a fat check, okay? We booked a large venue and chose the most expensive course for the reception. So, I'm expecting at least $2,000 from you. $2,000? That's a bit steep, isn't it? It's only fair for family. But maybe paying that much is tough for a high school dropout. It's more than a month's salary, right? If you really need the money that much, I can give it to you. Really? Pretending to be well off? No need to push yourself. You never intended to invite me, did you? Oh no, I did. It's just reluctantly. You've been mocking me ever since the dinner with both families. Of course. Andrew is a college graduate and a top elite in a major company. But you, his sister, is just a poor high school dropout. You must have left all your talents in your mom's womb. A big sister who is so considerate about her future brother brings tears to my eyes. It's true that I didn't finish high school, but assuming I'm poor because of that is simple-minded. Looking down on others with prejudice will come back to bite you someday. Coming from someone with no education, that's not convincing. You should be grateful to me. My entire family and relatives are college graduates working in big companies. I just got hired by a famous company too. Well, congratulations. Your family members are at least finished high school, right? Yet, here you are, a dropout, making you the black sheep of the family. Inviting someone like you, isn't that generous of me? No, I'm not grateful, you snob. Stop being so stubborn. Anyway, make sure you bring a proper gift. Low-educated beggar. Hey, Kristen, I need to check something with you. Hey, Bridget, what's up? I received an invitation for Victoria's wedding. I got one too. She seems to have reluctantly invited me, though. She looks down on me because I'm a high school dropout. I'm really sorry about that. No, it must be tough for you as her cousin. Yeah, it's been a challenge. So, what's the issue? The venue location on my invitation is different from the one sent to others. What? I was planning to meet up with my family and noticed this when I contacted them. She seems to resent me, so I thought it might be deliberate. You've been getting snide remarks from her too, so I thought you might have gotten the same. My invitation says Hotel A. Mine too, but others were told Hotel C. What? That's a completely different place. Knowing her, she might have done this on purpose. Instead of not inviting us, she wants to send us to a different venue. Yes, so I plan to stay home on the wedding day. Oh, Bridget, are you sure about that? Why? You're a friend of Andrew, which is how she met him. More importantly, you're my friend. I consider you a close friend, even though we haven't known each other long. So I'm going to contact Andrew and give him a piece of my mind. I don't think it'll help. What do you mean? He's easily influenced, so maybe you're right. It might be pointless. Actually, there's something hard to discuss over messages. So, there's more to this. How about we have dinner together tomorrow? Yes, I'd like that. Great. Tell me everything tomorrow. Hey, Kristen, the ceremony is about to start, but we haven't seen you yet. As the groom's sister, you should have arrived early. I'm already at the venue. Yeah, right. Neither Andrew nor I have seen you. That's strange. My invitation said Hotel A, but I haven't seen you guys either. Oh, really? Hotel A? We would never have it in such a cheap place. Oh, I see. You got tricked into going to a fake wedding venue. A fake venue? Did you really think we'd invite someone like you with no education? You wrote down the wrong venue on purpose? Of course. It's so easy to trick a high school dropout. Haha, we're having our wedding at a different venue. But I'm not telling you where. Enjoy your lonely ride home. Too bad, but I don't think I'll be feeling lonely. Yeah, whatever. Everyone's where I am. What? Everyone? Yes, all the guests you invited. They're all here with me. Since it was supposed to be a family and close friends wedding, this place is spacious enough. The reservation happened to be available, so we decided to have a reception here instead. No way! I don't understand. Have you lost your mind? Why would everyone leave my special wedding to go to where you are? If you're going to make jokes, you should make them better to be funny. If you think it's a joke, wait a bit longer. Aw, did you want some attention? This is why high school dropouts are so childish in their thinking. It's laughable and amusing when an idiot who doesn't know anything says that. Who are you calling an idiot? You'll see it in time. Just wait a little longer. I won't fall for that. The one who's going to end up crying is you, Kristen. Hey, what's going on? Oh, Victoria, what's the matter? The ceremony should have started long ago, but no one has shown up except Andrew and me. I figured. What? Well, a wedding with just the two of you can be lovely too. Don't be ridiculous. Why hasn't anyone come? It's bizarre. I've tried contacting them, but no one's responding. They might be too busy eating and chatting to notice. That doesn't make any sense. Today is my wedding. On such a special day, what are they doing? They're eating. That's not what I mean, you uneducated fool. Ooh, scary. You want to know why? It's simple. To them, it's not a special day. What? No one wants to celebrate your marriage. Why not? Isn't it obvious? Bridget told me everything. Andrew is her boyfriend, right? And you stole him just because you liked him? Isn't that right? That woman, she blabbed everything. I heard it directly from her during dinner the other day. But she loved Andrew deeply, so she gave up. She blamed herself, thinking she wasn't attractive enough, even though that's not true. It's not my fault we liked the same person. And they weren't engaged at the time, so I did nothing wrong. But you intentionally invited Bridget to the wedding, right? You sent her an invitation with the wrong venue to humiliate her. That's so cruel. Choosing a woman like you, Andrew is a real jerk. Who do you think you are to judge? I also confirmed the facts with him. And what did he say? It's natural for a man to be drawn to an attractive woman. He didn't show any remorse. Both of you are disgusting. He's not wrong. He always confided in me, saying Bridget was boring. She did the housework, but she was too guarded and had no feminine charm. He said I was a lot sexier and more exciting, so I comforted him in every way. Naturally, we ended up together. And you told Bridget this directly, right? Why wouldn't I? I wanted to teach that worthless woman a lesson. And I told her that if she revealed this, he'd release embarrassing photos of her. Wow, that's despicable. Well, the guests already know the truth. Gasp! So, that's why no one showed up. Even your mother didn't know, and she was furious. She said you should understand where you stand. Darn it. Then, as promised, I'll spread those embarrassing photos of her online. Oh, your uncle mentioned something. He said if you try anything cowardly, you'll have to repay the $50,000 he gave you for school. What? You only got into university because of family support, right? He helped you and your mom multiple times when you struggled as a single-parent family. He said he won't take it easy on someone who repays kindness with betrayal. So it's better if you don't. You have no allies left. What is this? Did you plan all of this? Yes, I did. Family shame should be handled within the family, and Bridget is a good friend of mine. So don't think this ends here. For now, enjoy your wedding. Just the two of you. Who do you think you are, you witch? Convince everyone to come back right now. Do it immediately. Hey, why are you ignoring me? This is unbelievable. I stayed up late calling guests, but no one answered. Of course, the wedding was canceled, and we had to pay the cancellation fees. We were having such a good time, but you kept calling persistently. Everyone turned off their phones. Canceling the wedding last minute is so messed up. We had to cover all the costs ourselves since we didn't get any cash gifts. Well, that's good for you. What's good about it? Do you have bugs in your head because of your lack of education? It's a good thing. It's a chance for you to understand the gravity of your actions. A chance? Is there more? Screw you! You ruined my special day. I'm going to sue you for damages. You'll pay for everything. Oh, are you going to betray your parents and relatives even more? They all agree with my actions. If you fight me, you're fighting all of them. Especially your uncle. Bridget's dad is very angry. Oh. Why did you hurt the daughter of someone who helps you? You should have realized it was a bad idea. When I went to see her and met Andrew, I never knew such an attractive man existed. He came from a single-parent home, just like me, and his mother was sick. He said since you were a dropout and useless, He wanted to get a good job and make his mother's life easier. I thought he was amazing and hot, perfect in every way. So you got smitten and decided to steal him? He was probably just making excuses to cheat. A dropout and useless? He didn't explain about me at all, huh? That's why you treated me like this. What are you talking about? It's hard to understand when an idiot speaks. You said you got hired by a famous company recently. Yes, so what? But you're a temp worker, right? Shut up. Temp workers do almost the same work as regular employees. Working at a famous company is impressive. Andrew introduced you to that company, didn't he? Yes, what's your point? I'm the HR director there. What? But I didn't meet you during the interview. I'm the one who makes the final decisions. I often delegate interviews to my capable subordinates, especially for temp positions. I don't understand. How can a dropout work at a famous company? I dropped out because I was apprenticing as a chef at a restaurant. I trained for 8 years and then got hired at a food company through connections. They wanted to use my skills for product development. It's an unusual path, but it makes sense, right? No way! A female chef? What's wrong with a woman being a chef? Now, because I needed flexible hours to care for my mom, I transferred to HR. Andrew asked me to hire you as a temp worker, and I reluctantly did. So, you got the job because of my connections. He never said anything about it. He just said it was through a contact. He probably didn't want to admit he asked me for help. He has his ego. I thought I'd tell you when you started, but I've decided you won't be hired. What? I never confirmed your hiring. It was still under consideration. But Andrew said it was a sure thing because it's a temp position. Did you sign a contract or make a formal agreement? If he said it was fine, wouldn't you believe it? You're both so naive, both in love and work. Stop it! I can't lose this job. I struggled to find it and begged Andrew for help. If my family doesn't want anything to do with me and I don't get this job, what am I supposed to do? I don't know, but good luck. I'm pregnant. What about my baby? Yes, it's unfortunate your baby has you as a mother. One more thing I need to tell you. What now? It's something you'll find out later. Oh my God, I can't take this anymore. Will an apology fix this? Please, wait. Kristen, what have you done? Oh, you're so annoying. It's still early. What's wrong? Andrew asked for a divorce. It's your fault, isn't it? Is he asking for compensation, too? Yes, because you exposed everything. He's demanding damages. Of course he is. Since when do you? Ever since I got the invitation, I thought I couldn't let it slide. So I hired a private detective to investigate you. And bingo, you were cheating on Andrew. Ugh. Your other man didn't even know you were with someone else. I spoke directly with him. He was serious about you. He said he was saving money to move in together. But you dumped him right before the wedding. There's photo evidence. It was just a fling for me. I didn't expect him to be serious. You're a terrible woman for deceiving a man who truly loved you. But divorcing me over one affair? That's overreacting. What did you tell Andrew? I just mentioned something that caught my attention. I wondered if the baby you're carrying is really his. How dare you? Then get a DNA test. You're 4 months pregnant, right? The thing is... Oh, you already did. He snooped around your drawers. No! He found the test results. Oh my God! If you wanted to hide it, you should have put it somewhere harder to find or thrown it away. That's why he was so shocked and asked for a divorce. You're a devil. How far will you go to ruin someone's life? Are you that upset I took him from Bridget? Your fake friendship. It's disgusting. Shut up, you wretch. She's my dear friend. We met through Andrew a few months ago. But I've been saved by her kindness so many times. I'm hot-headed. Her calm and sensible nature taught me a lot. Do you think I'd stay silent while you hurt someone so important to me? Fine, I apologize. I'm really sorry. So, can you please stop causing any more trouble? I didn't get the job, and with the divorce, I'm really struggling. Can you help me out? Don't be ridiculous. Someone like you should just go to hell. Neither you nor Andrew will ever be forgiven. Wait, there's no one else to help me. I have no one else to rely on. Please, I'll even get on my knees and beg. Your apologies are worthless. Bridget's scar will remain forever. You should carry your guilt for the rest of your life. Please, spare me, help me. No way. Good luck surviving on your own. After that, Andrew and Victoria divorced. The custody of the baby went to the man she was cheating with. After the birth of her child, she started working as a cashier at a supermarket during the day and as a night shift cleaner at a factory at night. She barely has any time to sleep and is exhausted every day. Since she has to pay compensation and child support, she'll have to continue this lifestyle for a while. On the other hand, Andrew quit his job. His high pride couldn't handle the betrayal from Victoria, and he started making mistakes at work. He got scolded by his superiors constantly and eventually found it unbearable to stay at his job. Now, without the support of his family or relatives, he will lead a lonely and impoverished life, which, like Victoria, is well-deserved.
Adrian, it's been a while. Yeah, hi, it's been a while. It's been about a year. Tess? Huh? You've become quite the big shot, calling me by name right off the bat. No, I thought it was rude to call you Mrs. Johnson. You're not making any sense. You're still a rude person. Well, no matter what you call me, our relationship as a daughter-in-law and mother-in-law will never change. Huh? A wife listens to what her mother-in-law, the mother of her husband, says. Even if something is white, if I say it's black, it's black. Only when there is correct hierarchical relationship like that, the relationship between mother-in-law and daughter-in-law can be kept on good terms. Excuse me, Tess. Now let's get down to the point of why I contacted you, shall we? I'll go ahead, but I won't take no for an answer. Huh? I've decided to live with you starting today. Huh? What? Living together, you mean you and I? What else could I mean? I've already brought my stuff over, so you'll have to clean up. Oh, before you put the stuff in, clean the room thoroughly. I won't allow you to place my belongings in a dirty room. Oh, you're there already. I thought you would say no if I informed you in advance. Of course I would. Well, that's straight to the point. I told you that I won't take no for an answer, and you just ignored me and talked back. Of course I would talk back. Matt and I divorced half a month ago. Huh? I was planning to change the locks. I had to put it off due to a sudden business trip right after the divorce, but I didn't think you'd force yourself in this time. What are you talking about? Divorce? That's not what I heard. You haven't heard anything from Matt, have you? Because when Matt showed up at my house last week, he had a duplicate key to this house. I see. So, in other words, the number of duplicate keys has been increasing without my knowledge. I thought Matt gave them back to me when we divorced. I wonder who he was making them for. Well, there's no point in talking about that now. Well then, please leave that duplicate key and leave right away. Huh? That house was originally bought in my name. There's no reason for me to live with you. We're not related now. Oh, look what you're saying. You and Matt are divorced? Do you expect me to believe that? It's a fact, that's all. Yeah, I won't listen to such nonsense. You not only disobey my orders, but you try to deceive me with such a joke. No, I'm not joking. Shut up! What kind of attitude is that for a wife to refuse to live with me by telling such a lie? By the looks of things, it's doubtful that you even do your daily housework properly. I think you need to be thoroughly educated. I'm going to live with you from here on, and I'm going to train you old school, so brace yourself. I'm not his wife anymore. I told you I don't even live with him. Besides, this is Matt's house, and as his mother, it's as good as my house. So this is my son's and my house. As long as I, the mother-in-law, live with him, the daughter-in-law is the lowest position in the household. So I'm not his wife. In other words, you are as good as a housekeeper. Get back here within 10 minutes, clean the house and sort out my belongings. If you don't want to be kicked out, come back right away. I told you that the house was purchased in my name. I bought it when I was single, so it wasn't part of the divorce assets. Oh my! There's almost nothing in the fridge. There's almost nothing but condiments. You can't possibly feed your husband a satisfying meal like this. I can see that you usually slack off. Huh? Did you look in the fridge without permission? Since we're going to live together, it's only right that I take a look. I was going to give you a taste of my home cooking for starters. Adrian, pick up some groceries on your way home. I'm on a long business trip, so I just went and emptied the fridge. I won't listen to your excuses. Oh, and I've decided on the room behind the living room. Huh? The door was locked, so I had to break it open, so you can fix it later. Wait a minute. That room? It was in the way of me moving my stuff in, so I had the contractor take away everything that was in there. You mean you threw away everything in the room? Yes, it's fine for a wife's personal belongings to be minimal. Since you weren't coming home anytime soon, I decluttered it for you. Now your room is clean and suitable for me to live in. There's still a little dust and trash, so you better come back and clean up every nook and cranny. In that room, there were all sorts of company-issued computers and photographic equipment. What? Company provided? Sometimes I work remotely when I work in-house. That's what this room was for. What are you doing? It's your fault for not quitting. Huh? I don't understand. If anything happens, you immediately say, work, work, work. And now you're in the middle of a business trip? It's no way for a wife to behave, not taking care of her husband, and is instead distracted by her work. What a loser! Please don't change the subject. This is a compensation issue. Compensation? You disposed of company-issued equipment without permission. You'll have to pay for it, won't you? There was some expensive equipment, so I'm sure it's going to be quite a bit of money. You're saying it's my fault? You just said it was your fault for not quitting your job. That's why it's so hard to get pregnant. I wonder when you will give birth to my grandchildren. I'm divorced. You can't expect me to do that. That again! Don't bring up the lie about divorce every second. It's true. I've been telling you all this time and you still don't believe me. You are so full of it. Since we're not getting anywhere, let me summarize. I believe that you will be billed for the cost of the company's equipment at a later date. What? Even if I estimate lightly, it should be at least $10,000. $10,000? Apart from that, I'll be back tomorrow after my business trip. Please repack your belongings for the move by then and get the hell out of my house. Tess, it seems you are still staying at my house. You even changed the locks. How brazen can you be? Just a moment, Adrian. You're sitting around. You're so stubborn and rude. That's a bit much for a wife. I live in my son's house. I'm part of this family. Rather, as the matriarch's mother, you, my daughter-in-law, must show me some respect. You're the lowest-ranking person in the house, and you're so loud and whiny. I will educate you well from here on out. Get out, or I'll call the police. Huh? You still don't believe me, but your son Matt and I are divorced. This is an unchangeable fact. As a matter of fact, his stuff is nowhere to be found in the house, right? Huh? Matt's stuff? You knew which room he was using, didn't you? Now, that room is empty. It's a completely empty space, but you haven't seen it yet. I thought my son should have some privacy. You don't care about my privacy, but you're so sweet to your son. Well, that's why you're sitting in a stranger's house without knowing what's going on, so to speak. It's laughable. It's true. Matt's room, there's really nothing. What on earth does that mean? If you really got divorced, I'd be the first to hear about it. I'm his mother. The truth is, Matt said he would tell you in his own time, so I kept quiet. I don't think it's going to end without an explanation under the circumstances, so I'm going to say it. What? The cause of my divorce from Matt was his affair. Cheating? He got back together with his ex-girlfriend from school. If you doubt it, I have the report from the investigation I ordered from the private detective agency. And I'm sure you can check with the municipal office to see if he's divorced or not. Oh no! Then where is Matt now? He's broke from paying me alimony, and he got fired from his job. It looks like he moved into his ex-girlfriend's apartment. Ex-girlfriend? You don't mean Fran? Oh, you know about his ex-girlfriend? That would make things easier. If you want to talk to Matt, please go there. Not that woman. What? That immoral slut? Oh, you know that too. Of course I do. In my hometown, there were a lot of parents unhappy that their sons were used. Huh? I see. I'm sorry to hear that. Then get back together quickly. Huh? They say cheating is a man's worth, and the other party is that toxic woman. It's outrageous that a woman like that should be his wife. You're better than her. If you remarry Matt right now, I'll forgive you for your rudeness. You don't have to forgive me. Cheating on your wife is a one-time offense. There's no way I'd ever get back together with him. If you're serious, you're an idiot. Even if it's a joke, it's a bad one. Well... So please get out of there. Please don't make me say it again. But, I've already canceled the lease on the apartment that I lived in. Huh? I have nowhere to go. I left to live with Matt and you. Tess, the police have arrived. Huh? Adrian! Hey! Where did you go? Why is there a family living here that I don't know at all? Oh, hi. It's been a month. That place is now rented out as a rental property. Rented? So you won't be back here anymore? Don't tell me you're in front of the house. Yes, but I've been in the apartment with Matt and Fran since after I was taken away by the police a month ago. Well, when I asked the two of them to cover the compensation your company charged me with, they suddenly moved out yesterday. They also said that they canceled the apartment contract. I can't imagine, but are you going to ask to move in with me again? Could you please do that for me? You know that sharing a room you hear so much about these days. You know that kind of thing? You're too funny. I'm not joking, I'm serious. It's even more impossible. Why? Your ex-mother-in-law is on the street. Don't you think you can at least take care of her a little? No, I don't. What? Why not? As you said, it's just ex. Besides, I'm living in a company dormitory now. Huh? So I can't do anything. Goodbye. Oh no, wait! After that, I immediately blocked her. I had left it as it was, just to keep an eye on her. Tess doesn't know where I work, and since the house and the conditions necessary for living together were no longer in place, I guess I'm safe for the time being. After that, Tess stormed into her ex-husband's parents' house, whom she divorced with more than a decade ago. Apparently, she wanted to get back together with her ex-husband and ask him to support her. I was surprised at the unexpected idea. But there, she found her ex-husband living with his second wife and their children, and she was once again taken away by the police. In the end, she was picked up by her strict brother, a person she really didn't want to be indebted to. She's now working under the supervision of her brother to pay for the reimbursement she was charged by my employer. What are we gonna do? Andrea, oh my God, we're in trouble! Martha, what happened? Our house was robbed! Huh? That's terrible. Did you report it to the police? Not yet, but before I do, I thought I'd check to see if you had any idea what happened. Me? Have any idea? What's missing? Well, the things I noticed. First of all, the dishes are missing. Also, the contents of the closet. Above all, a bank book for an account with $30,000 is missing, along with the bank card. A bank book with $30,000? Does that ring a bell? Oh my God, as soon as you and Roy get divorced, robbers, for God's sake! I can't help but think it's someone who knew our family and wanted to take advantage of the situation. Hey, Andrea, you think so too, don't you? Martha? Could it be that you're talking about the things I took with me? Oh no, so it was you after all. It was right when you left in the divorce, so I thought maybe you might be the one who tried to trick me. And bingo! It turned out to be true. What a nasty woman you are. It was a mistake to let someone like you in the house. No, what's wrong with me taking out my own stuff? What about the Meissen plates? Oh, those are my favorites. The Meissen dishes are mine because I bought them when I was single. What about the big floral dress and the alligator leather bag? I wanted to use them next time I go out. They're my clothes and bag, so it's only natural that I should take them, right? I'm rather surprised that you wanted to use them without permission. Then what about the $30,000 bank account? That's exactly the money I saved when I was single. It's a bank book in my name. It's not subject to property division in a divorce, so it's only natural that I should take it. What a brazen person. I wonder if you even have a heart. Listen to me, Andrea. Listen to me carefully. It's common sense that once you get married, you should give everything you own to the family. Moreover, this divorce is the result of your failure as a wife. As a way of apologizing, you should leave everything behind. It's not too late to return the money, so come and return it right away. If you return it today, I will not report you to the police. I never agreed to that when I got married or divorced. You understand that the law takes precedence over your own meaningless rules, right? Call the police. Do whatever you want. I don't think they will take you seriously. Well, how dare you insult me, even though I'm your ex-husband's mother? That's enough. I understand. When Roy comes home, I'll show him these messages and we'll take measures to deal with it. You are not only a sneaky thief, but you are also a rude person to your superiors. It's unforgivable. Naturally, I'll have to file a police report as well. You better brace yourself. Excuse me, Martha. May I have a word? What? You're sorry? In the apartment where you are now, the one where Roy and I used to live? Yes, but so what? Why would you be able to get in? I borrowed the key from Roy's key case and had a friend who knows a locksmith make a duplicate key. Then, could it be that I felt things in the house were moving from time to time, or that my cosmetics seemed to be running out fast, because you had entered the house without our knowledge? It's my son's house. It's only natural that I should have a key. I don't like that kind of thing. I mean, going into a stranger's house without permission? That's a more serious matter to be reported. Do you understand? Don't change the subject. My son's house is like his parents' house. It doesn't matter if you call the police. If you think you can call the police, go ahead and do it. I think you have it all wrong. The apartment was rented in my name when I was single. I only continued to live there after my marriage to Roy. It is not your son's house. I really can't call the police. I think you're the one who's going to be arrested for trespassing. Oh gosh, how many times do I have to tell you? Once a wife is married, she is supposed to give everything she has to her family, and that includes this apartment. Therefore, from today, this apartment belongs to Roy. I live here with Roy. It is so sad to be alone, isn't it? Are you reading this message correctly? The apartment is in my name. In other words, it's a lease. The landlord is the original owner, so I can't just go and give it to Roy. There you go again with the trivial details. Oh well, I'm sure Roy himself would like to live with me. No matter what the stupid wife says, I will live here with Roy. Roy will be leaving tomorrow. Huh? The cancellation details have already been completed, so you can only live there until tomorrow. Roy is allowed to come in and out of the room because he has packing to do, but you are out of the question. Please leave immediately. You! Enough of this! You should know your place as a wife. Our divorce is final. I am not his wife. I'll say it again. Please leave us now. Answer, Adrian! In the end, I didn't even call the police. During this message, I called my father-in-law to pick up my mother-in-law. Now here's the story. This divorce was actually Roy's idea. My mother-in-law is still very attached to her son and is also very abusive towards me. In order to get out of the situation, we temporarily divorced and moved to a new house on different days. My mother-in-law's breaking into the apartment was an accident that occurred during the execution of this operation. When my father-in-law went to collect my mother-in-law, she was sitting in the middle of the room with her large amount of luggage. It seems that she was serious when she said she was going to live with Roy. After that, we took all the necessary measures to prevent the new address from being discovered, and the move was completed without incident. It is a secret, of course, that Roy will take my family name after our marriage. LOL.
It's me, Skylar. How have you been? I've been super, in case you're wondering. How long has it been since last we spoke? Oh wow, what's going on? This isn't another troublesome chat, is it? I've got something to tell you. I'll just say it straight. Get divorced from James. Huh? Why? I don't understand. Oh, you don't know. I've been seeing him. Huh? Now I get it. Seriously, you've always wanted what's mine from way back. You haven't gotten over that habit, even now. Well, I want what you have. I mean, what belongs to you also belongs to your little sister, me. Especially James, who's a big shot at a major corporation, well paid and a great husband. So hurry up and get a divorce. Don't worry, I just filed for a divorce today. Wow. We've already discussed it and agreed. You're not the direct reason, though. Dealing with you guys, a double trouble couple, doesn't seem worth it, so I'll just let it slide. You're free to do what you want. Seriously? Let me just say one thing. Have him tell you the real reason for our divorce. I don't want to be involved with you guys for sure. Ah, he was smoothing things over for my sake, huh? This is what it means to be loved. You've always been a loser. You poor thing, losing both precious things and a precious person to your little sister. Well, I'm more beautiful, so I guess it's expected. Sorry I stole your beloved hubby. He's not my beloved anymore, so it's okay. Do whatever you want with him. Oh, really? I get it. So this is the act of a jealous loser trying to put a tough front. It's hilarious. I'm literally LOL. Alright then. I have to drive now. Can't text while driving, so I have to go. Sure. Thanks for divorcing him. I'll undoubtedly make him happy. Hey sis, did you receive my wedding invitation? Yeah, I did. You somehow managed to find out where I live, huh? I'm sure I haven't told our parents, who always side with you, you know. How did you find out? Oh, that. You send birthday cards to Grandma, right? I remember that, so I sneaked into her house and jotted down the address. She still kept her side door unlocked, so I could walk right in. You're casually admitting to trespassing, and rummaging through her drawers and jotting down the address on the sly is crossing the line. Seriously, I always knew you lacked common sense, but this caught me off guard a bit. Whatever. Because of that, I managed to send the wedding invitation to you. I'll show my happiness to the loser. I'm not coming. Why? I don't even get the point of being invited in the first place, but I physically can't make it anyway. Physically? I'll respond with a decline on the RSVP. Thanks for the invite, though. No way! It's a wedding meant for me to proudly declare my victory as a woman over you. If you're not there, I won't get to see your jealous loser face going crazy with envy. That's what will make this wedding fun. I couldn't care less. Bye. Oh, wait! It's a done deal that you're coming as a guest, so I'll definitely reserve a seat for you. Don't make it left empty and embarrass yourself by not showing up. Hey, sis! Hey, loser! Are you not coming to your ex-husband's and my wedding? Well, I kind of figured you wouldn't show up. I prepared a seat for you, and now it's all for nothing. As an apology, you should transfer me the $10,000 as a wedding gift. Seriously, though, it's so lame you ran away. A jealous loser is so pathetic. Oh, I was wondering why my phone kept beeping nonstop. You sound really excited by yourself.
Obviously, I'm on the winning side.
Thought you texted me because you had no one else to boast.
Huh?
Sorry, but I'm not free today either.
A divorced single woman not having time.
What, are you trying hard to find someone on dating apps or something?
Jeez, that's pathetic.
Nah, done with dating now. Getting married today in Hawaii.
What? Hawaii?
Yeah, found someone who understands my situation. Since I can't invite my family, we decided on a private ceremony on a tropical island. Right now, we're in Hawaii.
Wait a sec. It's only been a little over a year since you filed for a divorce, and just a month after finalizing it, right? What the heck?
Yeah, it might seem like a fast-tracked marriage, but it's with someone I've known for a long time, so the decision came to me organically.
Someone you've known for a long time?
You know him too.
Who could it be? Stop being coy. Tell me, I'm curious.
It's Nathan.
No way! That Nathan?
Yeah, used to live near us, that Nathan. We happened to meet again when I moved to my new place. We hit it off and started going out right away. We're both at a good age, so why not get married quickly?
Wow, seriously? No way. Having him as a husband doesn't sound happy at all. I don't want to hear about the sad happenings of two losers.
You think so?
What's good about that poor guy? Forcing a wedding in Hawaii? Are you sure you guys can survive after this?
He's poor, you say? Why do you think that?
Come on, you know that too. His mom is a single mom, right? He was wearing the same two outfits all the time. It's like a laughable poor family. Oh, right, I see. A woman who lost her husband to her little sister and became divorced. He seems to be the only option, huh? Were you desperately looking for a partner to compete with me? And ended up settling for a dirt poor Nathan. Is that it?
His mom isn't a single mom. He's the grandson of the founder of X Corporation and the nephew of the CEO, you know.
What? X Corporation? The company James works for?
Yeah, that's it. By the way, I used to work there until just before the divorce.
No way! I didn't know that. That's gotta be a lie.
His dad had been on an overseas assignment for X Corporation for a long time. Actually, he and his mom wanted to go with him. But at that time, there was someone in the family who needed caregiving, so his dad went alone. It might have seemed like a single-parent household in your eyes.
Then why did he dress in the same two outfits all the time?
It's just that both he and his mom were not bothered about those things. Anyway, he did have good hygiene. He knows how to dress appropriately when the situation calls for it.
Wait, this can't be. Does that mean you hit a jackpot after divorcing James?
I'm not marrying him with that intention for sure. He's just a regular employee, working at a place totally unrelated to X Corporation. Of course, I feel a responsibility to behave appropriately as a relative of the founder and CEO.
OMG, how could this be? You, of all people, are a relative of the X Corporation family? That's not fair. I've already gotten married to James, god darn it.
Wait, I thought you were happy to be married to him.
But if Nathan's from such a prominent family, it means he's wealthier than James. I'll marry him, so I'll give James back to you. Let's make a trade.
No, thank you.
You're not happy to have your ex-husband you lost to me back?
Of course not. I'm so over the guy who asked for a divorce because he got the other woman pregnant, you know.
What? Pregnant?
She came to me directly and demanded a divorce because she was with his child.
With a child? I'm not pregnant yet. Does he have some misunderstandings? Oh, I see. To quickly separate from you, he made up that lie to marry me.
Oh no. Do you not know anything?
What? What am I missing?
Alright, I'll explain briefly, in chronological order. First, James got involved with a new hire at work, and she got pregnant. Following this, discussions for divorce between us began. While it seemed like James and the girl would marry, her family strongly opposed it, claiming a man who cheated on his wife wasn't worth it. She decided to keep the babies, and he agreed to provide child support until they reached adulthood. By the way, they're twins, so the settlement was agreed at $1,000 per month.
$1,000? No way!
Of course, I also received alimony from him. Once the whole thing was sorted out, the divorce was finalized. But while I was still in that chaos, I received a message from you, my dear sister, exposing his other affair. That's the gist of it.
Holy cow! I didn't know any of this.
Oh dear. Well, I guess anyone who'd still stick around even after hearing this is too generous. But since you're not, it's not surprising you didn't know.
Never mind him, but you should have mentioned it to me. Did you deceive me? If I knew he had such baggage, I wouldn't have married him.
I told you, didn't I? Our divorce wasn't directly caused by you. Ask him about the details yourself.
Did you?
Misunderstanding that you had the power to break us up, getting all excited without confirming the facts? That was all on you, Skylar. Don't blame your mistakes on me.
I'm annulling this marriage. I'll have Nathan instead of James.
A message from him. I repeatedly told you my parents weren't divorced, right? But you kept insulting and ridiculing me as a poor single mom family, and I haven't forgotten.
Oops.
I absolutely can't marry a woman with such a corrupted nature. That's what he said. Well, you can't blame him. I'd say the same if I were him. Even as my sister, I'll reject a woman like you.
What the heck? You see, you're not fair.
How many times have you said that?
Huh?
I've had enough. I'm blocking you. Enjoy your marriage to James. You trash are perfect together.
What did you call us? I'm not finished here. You're being totally unfair.
Skylar exploded in anger and confronted the groom. It turned into a chaotic scene, leading to the cancellation of the wedding. They reached the decision to annul their marriage, but there was a huge dispute over cancellation fees for the wedding and compensation. Furthermore, when Skylar went wild at the venue, she damaged their property. In the end, she ended up burdened with a debt exceeding $30,000. I've long severed ties with my family, but I happened to hear about this through gossip. Couldn't help but burst out laughing.
Hey, Annie. When are you planning to send us the keys? I've been waiting forever, you know. I hope you haven't forgotten.
Oh, Courtney? You messaging me is kinda rare. What keys are you talking about?
Stop playing dumb, please. I know what's going on. You've already moved out of your apartment, right?
Yeah, I did last month, but what about it?
Then why don't you hurry up and send me the keys?
Excuse me? Send them to you? Why?
What do you mean, why? I've been waiting forever for a notice from you. Don't leave important stuff like that hanging and be more on it from now on. Just because you're my sister-in-law doesn't mean I'll let things slide, you know? I've got stuff I can and can't let go.
Wait, so you're saying you and Shaw want to move in there now that it's vacant?
Obviously, our apartment is too cramped to think about when we have a kid. And your parents want to enjoy retirement by themselves, so they don't want to live with us. So naturally, it means we'd move into that apartment, right?
Hold up. I mean, if you had mentioned this beforehand, it'd be different, but this is news to me. Why are you talking about it like it's been decided?
Well, of course. It's not like there was a need to specifically tell you, right?
Yes, you should have discussed it with me first. I already found the next tenant.
OMG! What do you think you're doing? Subletting like that? It's not something you should do.
Huh?
Even if it's your parents' property, you've overstepped the boundaries of what you as a daughter can do. It's unacceptable, you know? Do you know what would happen if I told them about this? It'll be a huge problem. If you want me to keep quiet about it, then hand over the place to us pronto.
But the apartment is under my name.
No. Really? Are you the owner?
I paid off the mortgage a while ago, so I arranged for it to generate rental income through a real estate agent. The contract got sealed quickly and someone moved in last week.
Wait, what?
What has Sean been telling you? He should have known about the ownership. I know you guys are my family, but I can't do much if you don't say anything. Wait, you're not coming to me without discussing it with him, right? If that's the case, wouldn't that be a huge problem?
I've been talking about wanting to live in that apartment for a while now. Every time I did, I was told there was no harm in consulting you about it. I understood it as just waiting for you to move out rather than asking you to leave. That'd be kind of rude, you know?
What kind of interpretation is that?
His kind, you know? So I thought he was protecting an unemployed older sister.
Excuse me? I do have a proper job, you know.
No way. Then how can you chat with me in the middle of the day?
My workplace has a remote work policy, so I'm just taking advantage of that. I make my own living with my income and have enough financial capability to pay off the mortgage, so being called unemployed is pretty offensive.
Hold on, were you handling the loan payments yourself?
What does that mean?
Isn't that apartment something your dad bought for you? Feeling sorry for his daughter who's confirmed to stay single?
What are you talking about?
I'm certain of it. I mean, the singleton, who barely works, can't possibly have paid off the loan for sure. That property's under your dad's name and it's supposed to be inherited by Sean, the eldest son, in the future, right? So, if you move out, we should be able to live there rent-free. That's the deal, isn't it? You're lying to get rid of us, aren't you?
Courtney, from everything you've said so far, the image you have of me is a spoiled daughter who had her parents buy her an apartment, and she's pitied by her family as an unemployed freeloader. Is that it?
Well,
You think I can't get married, but actually, I'm moving in with my fiancé.
Wait, that's true?
Oh, I see. So basically, you heard about my fiancé, but you decided it was a lie, huh? Guess I'm not really trusted.
Oh, it's just that...
How badly did you think of me as a failure?
I mean...
You didn't believe anything my parents or Sean told you. Even though we meet only a few times a year, you looked down on me way too much, didn't you?
Well, you're 32 now. At that age, I didn't think you had enough money to buy an apartment. I thought you were just protected by the family to the extent of telling such big lies, which meant that all those stories about being successful in life were lies. You were just showing off because you were a single, unemployed loser.
I have a specialized job that corresponds to that level of income. If you had so many doubts, why didn't you just ask me directly?
I believed everything was a lie for sure. Even if I asked, I thought I'd just hear some boasting by a loser, so I didn't think there was any point in confirming.
I'm just exasperated. I have nothing more to say. I'll speak to my family about this, okay?
Why?
Because if you look at it from a different angle, it can be interpreted as not trusting your own husband and his parents, you know? It's at a level that can't be overlooked, so I have to talk to them. Plus, being this much belittled is upsetting, and I'll make sure Sean teaches you a lesson.
Stop it! He's going to be furious with me. Instead of just being scolded, I might even face divorce.
Maybe that's better for him. It doesn't matter if you guys divorce or not. I'll have nothing to do with you from now on.
Annie, please, I'm begging you. This might lead to divorce.
I have nothing to say now. Please, don't contact me anymore.
Wait, Annie! Please, I apologize.
I took a screenshot of our exchange and sent it to Sean and our parents. Sean, who's been grappling with her excessive conduct, takes this as the final straw and decides to end their marriage. My family has cut ties with the disruptive person, Charlotte. I'm now leading a pleasant life in my new home.
Emmy, when will you pick me up? You are 3 minutes late. Caroline, do we have any plans for today? I'm going to the movies today with a friend, and we will eat dinner afterward. I told you to pick me up at the station at 9 p.m. Don't tell me you forgot. Oh, about that. I told you I can't pick you up before. I have a 2-year-old daughter. I can't just leave my child and pick you up. Huh? What are you saying now? Usually, you force my son to take care of your daughter. And you're making a fuss about work, aren't you? And now you use your daughter as an excuse? What are you saying? I'm working from home and taking care of my daughter at the same time. I don't force my husband to take care of her. That's a lie. If you want to raise your daughter properly, you should be a full-time housewife. You're insane if you're still working after becoming a mother. A woman is supposed to stay at home, give birth, and raise the children. I know that you hold traditional views, but in today's world, it's common for both parents to work. Women have other roles too, besides raising children. We'll take care of our daughter and work together. So please don't meddle in our family matters. Oh my God! What did you say? You make him do the childcare too? Yes, we take care of our daughter together. Don't tell me you make him do the cleaning and laundry too. We share the household chores too. Steven used to work in a restaurant and he's a good cook. He cooks dinner for me when he doesn't have to work late. I have a very helpful husband and I'm so thankful for it. Jesus Christ! I'm sure he regrets having a useless wife like you from the bottom of his heart. A useless wife? Yes, it's you, a useless wife. You don't take care of your daughter. You don't do housework and you don't cook. You don't even have respect for your mother-in-law. His brother Kevin got a nice, homely, modest wife. It's so depressing that Steven is stuck with a bratty, foul-mouthed, useless wife. You and Steven should get divorced right now. I see. I'm not getting a divorce and I can't even pick you up. Please take a cab or the subway home. Whatever. I don't have a choice. I'll give you a break today. Next time, I'll thoroughly give you a lesson on how to be a good wife, so be prepared. Hey, Caroline. This morning, you suddenly showed up at our house and started going through things, right? The babysitter told me about it. What's the deal with that? I hadn't gotten the money from the last time yet, so I went to get it. But I couldn't find the cash or the wallet, so I ended up taking that designer bag from the closet. Can you please give it back? Even though you are our mother-in-law, going in without asking and taking stuff? Do you really think that's okay? Oh my God, do you think I'm a thief? Steven gave me a spare key, you know. Giving a key means it's cool to drop by anytime, right? When we bought the house, we gave you a key, but it was meant for emergencies, not an invitation to steal stuff. I don't recall saying anything like what you said. I didn't steal. I considered it payment for the taxi fare I lent you last time. Huh? Taxi fare? Wait, are you talking about the night out with your friend? Exactly. Because you didn't come to pick me up, I had to take a taxi home. So, it's only fair to ask you for the taxi fare, right? I would have asked you directly if you were there, but since you weren't around, I reluctantly took the bag. I don't get what you're saying. I already told you I couldn't come to pick you up from the start. Here we go again. Excuse me? You said you were too busy taking care of your daughter and couldn't come pick me up. When I went to your house today, you had a sitter taking care of your daughter. What the hell is going on? I have to go to the office once a month for a meeting. That's the only day I ask the sitter to take care of my daughter. Then, why didn't you call your sitter last time? There's no reason for that. I'm your mother-in-law. You should respect me. If you get a sitter for a work meeting, you should get a sitter when I ask you to pick me up too. I don't understand your logic. Also, I heard that you said some weird things to my daughter and made her cry. What were you thinking? Oh, that. It wasn't anything weird, okay? I told her that her mom doesn't want to raise her and that she's an irresponsible mom. Why are you saying that? She's only 2 years old. I don't want to hear it from you, who leaves a 2-year-old child behind and goes to work. If you don't want to raise her, you should put her in an orphanage. How dare you? If you don't want to do that, then be a full-time housewife. You can't even take care of your own kid, even though you're the wife. I really can't stand that a woman like that is Steven's wife. I don't care if you can't stand it. This is between our family. Important things will be decided within our family. Also, I'll talk to Steven and change the locks on the house. I've had enough of you. Well, why don't you do as you please? Then I'll do as I please. I don't care about the bag that you took anymore. In return, please stay out of our lives. I'm sorry. I was planning to teach you how to mop as part of how to be a good wife training, but my hand slipped and I accidentally splashed a bucket of water on you. What do you mean by that? You suddenly barged into my working room and out of nowhere you threw water at me. I can't believe you did this. I changed the front door lock and haven't given a spare key to you. So, how did you manage to get in? I borrowed it from Kevin. Steven's brother? Oh, we did give Kevin a spare key for emergencies. Kevin and his wife are also victims of your harassment, so I thought they would sympathize and cooperate. And after discussing it with Steven, we thought it was a good idea. But somehow it turns out like this. You got completely fooled. You're so dumb. What? Kevin is my dearest son, you know. I raised him strictly because he's the eldest. He's nothing like Steven, who disrespects his parents. Even in choosing a wife, he listened to me. Finding a meek and obedient wife. Kevin and his wife would do anything for my sake. They probably staged that act to deceive you and get the spare key. What? So, Kevin was on your side from the beginning? I've been fooled. Well, having such a clever eldest son is a relief. You and Steven should learn from them. I'll educate you until you become obedient to me. I can be very strict, you know. If you're whining over a little water, you won't be able to handle what's coming next. A wife who can't do anything isn't worth living. So, I'll drill into you the essence of being a full-time housewife. First, quit your job. With your level of intelligence, there's no job you can do at home, right? So, just quit that pointless job. I see. Okay, then. I will fire the person who is doing that pointless job. What do you mean? Are you firing yourself? No, it's Kevin who will be fired. What? What are you talking about? Why is Kevin being fired? You don't have that kind of authority. Then, who has the authority? I'm the president of Kevin's workplace. What? Kevin got scolded for being informal with clients, and there are numerous complaints about his conflicts with superiors and colleagues. But he apparently just switched from a toxic company. When I met him off work, he seemed very kind, so I wanted to observe a bit longer, but it turns out his kindness was an act, and he didn't even know who the president of his own company was. You're Kevin's company president? That can't be true. Being a woman with a child, you shouldn't be a president. It's common sense for women to protect the home while men work outside. A company led by a woman won't succeed. We aim to eliminate such biases and discrimination and strive for gender equality, allowing people to work in a style that suits them. That's our company's stance. Personally, I have a 2-year-old daughter, so prioritizing childcare, caregiving, and other personal matters. We need highly skilled individuals who can still deliver results at work. Kevin never mentioned you are the president. My exceptionally talented son works in a company led by a woman? I can't believe it! I'm surprised that he didn't know about it either. When we spoke last time, he seemed very polite. And since I mostly work remotely, we didn't have many chances to meet at the office. But knowing the president's name is common sense, isn't it? Oh, sorry, is this another prejudice? Employees should naturally know their president's face and name. It's rude for someone at such a low level not to know, right? Sorry, I'll correct myself. Are you making fun of my son? Yes. Oh my God, stop it! I won't tolerate my son being fired. He can't be fired for such a stupid reason. What reason are you talking about? Just because I threw water at my daughter-in-law. It's stupid that my son gets fired because of that. Well, that did annoy me, but that's not the direct reason for his termination. What? I mentioned earlier that there have been complaints about Kevin's work attitude, right? In addition, what was decisive was giving the key to you. What's wrong with that? It's a matter of information leakage. He just gave the key to his mother. What information did he leak? Tell me. Well, not only the front door of our house, but you also opened the door to my working room, right? Of course. I brought a bucket of water from home to teach you a lesson. But your room was locked, causing me trouble. And I remember he gave me 2 keys, and luckily one of them was the key to your room. When I gave the key to him, I told him not to lend or give it to anyone due to confidential work information. Even though I work from home, my office is like the president's office, so there's confidential information that shouldn't leak, so I usually lock the door. Except for my 2-year-old daughter, I don't allow my family to enter my room. However, he gave the key to you, seemingly attempting to deliberately leak information. Well, he didn't know you were the president. It can't be helped, right? Do you think such an excuse is acceptable? Of course, my son did nothing wrong. That's what you think. I just called the HR department and they've sorted the things out. Unfortunately, your son has lost his job. What? He's fired just like that? The official notice will come later, but he doesn't have to work starting tomorrow, so please inform him. Your strict discipline is the reason why he ended up like this. Hold on! I can't tell him that! What will Kevin think if he finds out? If you can't say, that's fine too. The termination is confirmed, and whatever you did, it won't change anything now. It's not officially decided yet, right? I apologize for throwing water. Can you forgive me? Oh, speaking of water, thanks to you who poured a bucket of water into my office, my work PC and equipment got damaged. So, we'll be making a compensation claim on behalf of the company. What do you mean? You're demanding money? Of course. You can replace the equipment with new ones if you'd like, but some are purchased from specialized vendors, so I don't think an amateur like you can replace all of them. So, yeah, I think it'll easily exceed $10,000, but we'll calculate it officially later and send you the bill. $10,000? Oh, and please pay it all at once. There's no way I can pay for that. Then borrow money or whatever it takes to pay. Well, I'll start calculating the damages now, so... Wait a moment, please. Okay, I understand. It's about the designer bag from the other day, and you're upset, right? What? I admit it was expensive compared to the taxi fare. I got a bit greedy. I'm sorry. I'll return it, so please don't fire my son. I don't need that kind of bag anymore. I'll give it to you now, but in return, please pay the compensation properly. I'll pay. It can't be helped. But please go a bit easier on me. I can't afford to pay $10,000. Oh, and please return the spare key. And please never involve with our family ever again. Don't say such things. I'll go to your house now and apologize, so please don't fire my son. After that conversation, Caroline came to my house and apologized. However, at that moment, Stephen, who heard the incident, left work early and came home. Stephen got furious with her, and he decided to cut ties with her and told her to never get involved with us again. He also ensured that she promised to pay the full compensation for my company's equipment all at once. Since she insisted on returning the bag, I told her to sell it and use the money towards the compensation. Kevin, who got fired as expected, erupted in anger at his mother and went rampage. Caught up in the commotion, Kevin's father and wife exploded from years of stress, angrily confronted their spouses with a divorce, succeeded in kicking them out of the house. Caroline took out a loan and paid the compensation all at once. Later, when she hit a rough patch financially and tried reaching out to friends, it turned out all of them somehow sensed the trouble, yet not a single one offered any help. Now, Kevin is back in a toxic company where he used to work. Caroline is working part-time, living in an incredibly frugal life to pay off debt.
Valentina, what's going on? It's rare for you to message me out of the blue. I have something I absolutely can't miss tomorrow, so can you go shopping for me instead? Shopping? What do you need me to buy? Also, I actually have plans tomorrow. Huh? What plans? You're just going to be sitting at home bored, aren't you? I need you to pick up a designer bag. It's already reserved, so all you have to do is pick it up. Easy, right? That doesn't really sound easy. It takes time and depends on the location. And honestly, It has nothing to do with me. What do you mean, nothing to do with you? Isn't it normal to help when someone's in trouble? We're practically family, aren't we? Family, huh? I didn't realize you thought of me that way. But I have plans, so it's not possible. Wow, you're so cold. You're a housewife, so you've got free time, don't you? It's only natural for the person with time to handle things. Even housewives are busy. There's housework and all sorts of things to do, so I'm never just sitting around. Oh, really? So what's this important plan of yours? It's probably nothing significant. Whether it's significant or not is for me to decide. Besides, picking up a designer bag is too much of a burden for me. Burden? I don't get it. It's reserved, so all you have to do is pick it up. Why is that so hard? It's not about whether it's hard. I just think it's inappropriate to ask someone else to do something like that. Inappropriate? We're practically family, and you're calling me a stranger? How can you say something like that? That's just your perspective. I have my own life, so being treated like family without my consent is a bit much. You're seriously so cold. You have no idea how hard things are for me, do you? I understand that it must be tough for you, but asking me to go shopping is a completely separate issue. Fine. Whatever. If you're going to be this cold, I'll just figure it out myself. But remember this, you'll regret not helping me someday. It's a bit much to guilt-trip me like that. I don't do things for just anyone, and it depends on how they ask and what they're asking for. You're seriously such a difficult person to deal with. Do you even realize how much courage it took for me to ask you? If it took that much courage, maybe you should have been more polite about asking. Nora, I need to talk to you. Do you have a minute? What is it? So, I was just wondering, Nora, are you seriously planning to come to my wedding? Honestly, you don't need to push yourself that hard. You're busy with your part-time job and everything, right? Plus, you're kind of plain, and I just feel like my glamorous wedding might not really suit you. Valentina, thank you for taking the time to message me, even though you must be busy preparing for the wedding. But you don't need to worry. It's my brother's wedding, so of course I'm planning to attend. Oh, I see. Well, part-time work must be tough too. If it were me, I couldn't stand doing such a plain job. But it's really strange, isn't it? How did someone like you manage to get such an amazing husband like Luca? Doesn't that seem odd? Odd? What do you mean by that? I mean, to be honest, don't you think Luca is a bit too good for you? He's handsome, successful at work, and practically perfect, like a model. I just don't understand why someone like him would choose you. Valentina, don't you think that's a bit rude? I'd appreciate it if you didn't meddle in my marriage. Oh, really? But I'm genuinely curious. You're so, well, ordinary. Or should I say unremarkable? I can't help but wonder how you managed to end up with Luca. Honestly, I think I could have found someone who suits him better. Unremarkable? What do you mean by that? That's a pretty condescending thing to say. Well, if it were up to me, I think I could have matched Luca with someone much better suited to him. Are you saying someone like you, Valentina? Oh, no, I didn't say that, but I guess that's what I mean. A perfect woman like me would be a much better match for Luca. Don't you agree, Nora? No, I've never thought that at all. And besides, you're marrying my brother, right? Isn't it pointless to even think about that? I just feel sorry for Luca, you know? Huh? Why would you feel sorry for him? Well, Isn't it sad for him to have a plain part-time working wife? Wouldn't someone as glamorous as me suit him better? Sure, I may work part-time, but that's irrelevant. Luca always supports me, and we respect and support each other. That's what makes us happy. Oh, I don't really get what you're saying, but okay. It's fine if you don't understand, but my brother Julian truly treasures you, Valentina. So please don't betray his feelings. Wow, Nora, you always act like such a goody two-shoes. I don't want anything to go wrong at our wedding, so make sure you pull yourself together, okay? Know your place, all right? What do you mean by know your place? Julian may care about me, but I think Luca might be a better match for me. There might still be some room to consider that, don't you think? Well, don't worry too much about it, Nora. I sincerely wish for Julian to be happy. Fingers crossed, we can stick together as a family moving forward. Family, huh? That's rich, coming from a plain part-time working woman like you. Well then, I'll be looking forward to the wedding. Excuse me. Hey Julian, it's been a while. Have you been busy lately?
Oh, just the usual.
How's the wedding preparation going? Is everything going smoothly with Valentina?
The preparations are going well. Valentina's been excited, and there haven't been any issues. But why are you asking? It's not like you to check in like this. Is there something you're worried about?
I wouldn't say I'm worried, but hearing that Valentina is excited about the wedding put me at ease. Actually, I was just chatting with Valentina on WhatsApp earlier, and something she said caught my attention. But if you're truly happy, that's all that matters to me.
What caught your attention? Did Valentina say something strange?
It's not exactly strange, but...
She can be a bit too blunt sometimes, but she doesn't mean any harm. I don't think it's something you need to dwell on, Nora.
Yeah, you're right. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters. It's just that I sometimes have a hard time understanding her way of thinking. But if being with her makes you happy, that's the most important thing. So I'll try not to overthink it.
To be honest, though, lately I've been feeling like she's been a bit cold.
Huh? Cold? What do you mean? Is there something that's changed in particular?
Well, I don't know. It's not like she said or done anything directly, but I just feel some distance. I keep wondering if I did something wrong, but nothing comes to mind. It's just been weighing on me.
Do you have any idea why, Julian? Have you and Valentina talked about or done anything different recently?
I don't think so. Nothing in particular. If anything, it might have to do with when I introduced Valentina to the family. I introduced her to you, Luca, and everyone a while back.
You mean the family meet and greet? That was about 2 months ago, right?
Yeah, that's right. I just thought it would be nice for everyone to get along, but since then, her behavior seems to have changed.
That's a bit concerning. Do you think it might have something to do with Luca?
Something to do with Luca? Why?
Have you asked Valentina directly what she's thinking or why she's been acting cold?
No, I haven't. I thought it might be weird to bring it up.
I see. It's been on my mind, so I'll try to look into it a bit.
Look into it? What do you mean?
You know, if you're worried, you should talk to her. There are some things you can't understand without having a conversation. I'm a little worried too, but I'm rooting for your happiness, Julian. If anything comes up, let me know, okay? Hey, I thought I saw you just now. Was it just my imagination? Valentina? So, Nora, what are you doing here? Huh? What are you talking about? I'm here to attend the wedding, of course. It's my brother's wedding, isn't it? Excuse me? What kind of attitude is that? Do you realize how special my wedding day is? It's honestly hilarious to see someone as plain as you at such a glamorous event.
I mean, this is a once-in-a-lifetime important day for us, you know? Can't you be more considerate of your place? Don't you think you're being a bit clueless? Valentina, don't you think that's going a bit too far? I'm just here because I wanted to celebrate my brother's important day. Oh, come on! I'm just stating the truth. You're dressed so plainly, you don't stand out at all. And honestly, you feel completely out of place. To be honest, you're ruining the vibe of the ceremony. So could you leave? I can't believe you'd say something like that. Did I do something wrong? Why are you being so hostile? I'm not being hostile. I'm just saying what I honestly think. You're aware of it yourself, aren't you? That you don't really fit in here. Also, I'd like Luca to stay. Having someone as amazing as him here really brightens the atmosphere, and I want everyone to see him. Don't you agree? Wait a minute. What exactly do you mean by that? Are you planning to treat my husband like some kind of display at your wedding? That's not what I mean. But since I'm the bride and I'm okay with it, it should be fine. Don't you think he's way more suited for the wedding than you are? That's out of line, and honestly, it's incredibly rude. Rude? What's rude about it? I'm just stating facts. Do I need to be more direct? I'm saying the plain wife should leave, and the handsome husband can stay. It's my wedding, so why not cooperate for our sake? That's the best option, isn't it? Seriously, how can you say that? You know, I've reached my limit. I'm just making it clear since you don't seem to get it. A woman who barely works shouldn't even be here at my wedding. Plain girl, just leave. Oh, but your handsome husband can stay. You really mean what you just said, don't you? Huh? Of course I'm serious. Why wouldn't I be? Then I'll leave. Just be sure to leave Luca here. Goodbye, Valentina. Enjoy your wedding. Nora, where are you? Come back, please. I need to talk to you about something important. All the family members are gone. What's going on? Luca and I left, so everyone probably decided to leave too. It might be a bit chaotic right now, but I think everyone's just worried about us. Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. Did you seriously take everyone with you? They must be confused, and there's still time to fix this, so come back. I can't have my wedding ruined over something like this. Valentina, we have no intention of going back. We only did what you told us to do. You told us to leave, didn't you? So please don't say anything more. Do you even remember what you said? You told us to leave, plain and simple. That was obviously a joke. I wasn't serious. Of course I didn't mean it. I really can't handle it if no one comes back. I'm really asking you to think this over again, please. If you don't come back, none of the other family members will either. Why is this happening to me? I'm afraid no one will be coming back. The family members saw us leave and decided that was for the best. Did you really think you could continue the wedding after kicking us out? Have you thought about what everyone else must have felt seeing that happen? No way! Is this really happening? Nora, you've got to be kidding me. This is your brother's wedding. Yes, it's my brother's wedding. And yet, you kicked me out and tried to keep Luca here. What were you thinking? I came here for my brother's big day, trying my best to support him and help out however I could. But you're the one who ruined everything. I even tried to put the past behind us and make things work, but you crushed those efforts completely. Wait, the past? Still, after what you said, it's impossible now. Luca is seriously angry too, and we have no choice but to go home. Even Luca? No way! Is everyone really leaving? Valentina, you need to take responsibility for your words. I'm not going to say anything more. Goodbye.
Wait, before you go, tell me, what do you mean by the past?
You know exactly what I mean. It's about Luca and you, Valentina.
Wait, you knew about that? Don't tell me. Does Julian know too?
I haven't told him. But Valentina, you lied to him too, didn't you?
Lied? About what?
You told him that I ruined the wedding because I left, didn't you?
Well, I mean, it's kind of true, isn't it? You left and then all the family members left too.
Julian almost believed it for a moment, but he felt like something was off, so he decided to get in touch with me. Once we talked, the misunderstanding was cleared up quickly. Do you think I stole Luca from you?
Well,
I know that you used to date Luca, and I suspect you haven't been able to forget about him, right? Luca told me he dated you, but he broke up with you because he couldn't stand your selfish personality. And because of that, you've been harboring hostility toward me, haven't you?
Wow, so you knew all that. Then I guess there's nothing else to say. But you must feel guilty, right? For stealing Luca away from me? So come back right now. At least, stop ruining my wedding.
I'm not trying to ruin anything, but you were the one who told me to leave, right? And saying I stole Luca isn't true, nor do I think it's fair for you to hold hostility toward me. I knew you used to date Luca, but he chose me, didn't he? We only started dating long after you two had broken up, so it's not about stealing or betraying anyone.
That's not the issue.
Anything else, you'll need to discuss with Julian directly. I have nothing more to say. You're the worst. Please stay away from us from now on. Hey, Julian, I need a favor. Nora, what's up? I know you're busy, but could you come to the family home tomorrow? There's something I want to clear up in front of everyone. This must be something really important, right? Calling everyone together like this isn't normal. That's right. I can't hold it in any longer. I can't just ignore this anymore. Can't hold it in? This is about Valentina, isn't it? Of course it is. That's why I need you to be there tomorrow. I'm going to reveal everything. I've invited everyone to the house, and there's some crucial evidence I want you to see for yourself. Evidence? What happened? All right, I'll come for sure. Just tell me what's going on. I know there's been a lot about the wedding, and I understand that you might still want to try to work things out with Valentina. But I'm sorry, but I need you to make a decision after learning the truth. This is something no one can ignore. That's why I felt it was necessary for the entire family to discuss this together. So be prepared when you come tomorrow. The way you're saying all this makes it seem really serious. I'm almost scared to find out what happened. I know, but this is something we have to face as a family. It's an important matter, but I'll do my best to explain everything.
Nora, what on earth are you thinking? I can't believe someone like you would act so recklessly. This is beyond absurd. Cut it out. Why would you do something like that? What you did was downright cruel. How could you show evidence like that to the whole family? How could you do something so horrible? Evidence that I was trying to get close to Luca? Why would you push me into such a corner? Did you ever think about how Julian would feel? Do you realize how much this must have hurt him? Shouldn't you be asking yourself the same thing, Valentina? Have you even reflected on your own actions? My actions? What are you accusing me of? Don't make baseless accusations. Enough is enough. Have you already forgotten how you kept harassing me even after the wedding? Hovering around me and Luca, watching our every move like you were monitoring us? I didn't do anything like that.
You say there's evidence, but it's just a misunderstanding, isn't it? I haven't done anything wrong. You saw the evidence, didn't you? The entire family saw your actions for themselves. There's no one left who trusts you now, Valentina. I'm sure this incident has finally opened Julian's eyes too. Your excuses won't work anymore. You humiliated me in front of the whole family. Why are you attacking me like this? This isn't an attack. I simply let the family know how desperate you were to get back with Luca. You kept contacting him persistently, waiting for him outside his office, trying to invite him out for drinks. Everything was brought to light. There's also evidence of you telling him that he's better than Julian and trying to flirt with him. Do you understand what that means? All the evidence is there. There's no point in trying to deny it anymore. And no matter how you try to cover it up, the truth won't change. So what? I just had a moment of weakness. Everyone has moments like that, don't they? The problem is that, even after causing so much trouble at the wedding, you continued those actions. No, you escalated them. That day, didn't you promise Julian? You swore you wouldn't do anything misleading. You apologized to me and Luca, and you said you wouldn't approach us again. And this is what happens within a week. It seems like you haven't learned a single thing. But Julian is hurt too, you know? Being exposed like this by his own sister and humiliated in front of everyone. You only have yourself to blame for that. Everything, including how you acted toward the family, was the problem. The reason Julian decided he couldn't go through with the marriage was entirely because of your actions. Blaming me won't change anything. Now everything has come to light. It's the consequences of your own behavior. You're being so cruel to me. Even Julian is saying he's calling off the wedding. It's not cruelty. I simply reveal the truth. Do you realize how much trouble your actions cost everyone? You need to take a good, hard look at yourself and reflect on it moving forward. Reflect? On what? Just because you married Luca, you think you're better than me? That's what this is about, isn't it? Are you even aware that Luca has blocked you? Now that your behavior has been exposed, no one is going to trust you anymore. Even Julian, who cared about you, is no longer on your side. You should reflect on your actions and think about how you're going to live your life from now on. This really is the end, Valentina. And if you try to approach Luca again, it won't just end there. It'll involve the police. So long and take care. Nora, I'm really sorry. I had no idea. As your brother, I feel so ashamed. I can't believe Valentina was trying to get close to Luca. I'm truly sorry. It's my fault for introducing her to the two of you. I must have caused you so much trouble. Huh? None of this was your fault. But now you've seen Valentina's true colors, haven't you? You finally understand how awful her actions really were. There's no way you can stay with her anymore. Yeah, I've made up my mind completely now. I'm ending my relationship with Valentina for good. I feel like such an idiot. Do you think I was being deceived from the very beginning? Deceived? What do you mean by that? Do you think she approached me knowing I was Luca's brother-in-law? If that's the case, then I probably never mattered to her from the start. I was such an idiot. Did Valentina actually say that to you? No, she didn't say it, but it just feels that way. Getting engaged to the brother of her ex-boyfriend's wife? What are the odds of that happening? That's true, but you don't know for sure. There's no point in getting upset over something you can't confirm, right? Yeah, you're right. She didn't explicitly say it. And honestly, I don't even know how she found out. I'll try not to dwell on it. Thanks, Nora, for gathering the evidence and opening my eyes. You really helped me. Don't worry about it. I think this is for the best. Cutting ties with Valentina is the right decision. Feel free to reach out anytime. I'm sorry it turned out like this. No, I'm the one who caused you trouble. But yeah, I'll focus on moving forward and starting fresh.
Absolutely. Reach out anytime. I'll always be here to support you. Nora, how have you been? It's been such a long time. I caused you so much trouble back then. There's something I really need to talk to you about. Hello. Is there something you want to say? Actually, I wanted to apologize for what happened before. After everything, I've been reflecting on my actions and how awful they were, regarding Luca and Julian as well. If you genuinely want to apologize, I'm willing to listen. What is it you want to say? I thought I had completely moved on from Luca years ago. But when we ran into each other at the family introduction for my wedding, I felt like it was fate. Excuse me? That was your wedding's family introduction. Don't you think that's absurd? I know. Looking back now, it was ridiculous. But at the time, my feelings for him reignited. Even I was shocked by my own emotions. I completely lost control over them. And? So because your feelings reignited, your hatred toward me grew stronger? That's exactly it. Even I didn't understand why these feelings came up again. But my emotions from the past resurfaced, and my behavior just kept getting worse. Getting into a relationship with Julian was really just a coincidence. It wasn't intentional from the start. That's the truth. I see. I can understand how your feelings might have reignited. However, the actions you took toward me and Luca because of that were clearly wrong and absolutely unforgivable. You also need to fully acknowledge the awful things you did to Julian as well. You're absolutely right. I let my emotions take over and acted in ways I couldn't even control. From now on, I'll make sure to manage my feelings properly and avoid causing trouble for anyone ever again. Good. If your reflection is genuine, then prove it through your actions. But please, don't involve yourself with us anymore. I'll try my best to let go of the past, but I cannot accept any more trouble from you. My only wish is for you to carve out a new life for yourself and to leave us out of your future. Yes, I'll do my best to make that happen. I've made up my mind to completely distance myself from Julian as well. But please, let him know that I truly cared about him. From now on, I'll make sure not to cause any more trouble, and I'll never burden you or your family again. I'll let him know. If those feelings are genuine, then think carefully about your actions from now on. I hope you'll reflect and move forward in a positive way. Goodbye. Goodbye, and may this truly be the last time. Afterward, I also heard about what happened to Valentina. It seems she has become completely isolated. An apology doesn't automatically erase everything, does it? At her workplace, rumors about her behavior spread, leading to a loss of trust, and ultimately she was fired. But that wasn't all. Her friendships fell apart as well, as it came to light how she had tried to manipulate others. As a result, people started distancing themselves from her. What surprised me the most was that even her parents were appalled by her actions. When she tried to rely on her family and return to her parents' house, they refused to take her in. I was a bit shocked by this, but honestly, it's hard to feel sorry for her. It's the consequences of her own actions. Now I hear she's living alone in a small apartment. The glamorous life she once had is gone, and she's now struggling to make ends meet. Even when she tries to reach out to others for help, no one seems willing to extend a hand. Knowing that she's finally facing the consequences of her actions, I can't help but feel a sense of satisfaction. As for Julian, he's finally starting to enjoy his new life. Luca and I are also living peacefully together. From here on, I hope we can continue to support one another as a family and build a bright future together.
Hello, Sarah. Thank you for the other day. I'm becoming a PTA committee member for the first time, so I hope you can teach me a lot of things about it. Hey, Anna. Sure. Let's do our best for a year. Definitely. I'll do my best. At our kindergarten, the committee members are quite busy. I'm sure it's a lot of work for a first-timer. I'm sorry you got appointed. No, I'm rather happy. I've been wanting to talk to Sarah for a long time. What? With me? Because your mom friends group is so cool, you know. Some of them are wives of landowners who are well known in their hometowns. There's also a wife whose husband's annual income is over $1 million and lives in a luxury mansion. And there's also Miss Nicole, a real heiress from a super prestigious family. It's like a celebrity mom friends group, isn't it? Everyone dreams to be one of them. So, I am really lucky to be close to you. My husband is an ordinary office worker, so I don't really have the chance to talk to people in that kind of chosen group. Chosen group? It's not that big of a deal. It's just that we live close to each other and our kids are in the same class. But it's still so cool. I'm glad to be a committee member with you. I hope we can be a great team. I'm glad to hear you say that. I hope for that too. I was wondering if you want, let's have a mom friends gathering at our place so we can know each other. Mom friends gathering? Actually, I'm a hotel owner. My husband is a very average office worker, but I'm a business owner. Have you heard of the Silver Lining Hotel? It's a bit far from here though. What? Yeah, I know the place. I've been there. It's a nice hotel. I'm not to brag, but yeah. The rooms are clean, the view is nice, and the bath is spacious. I'm proud to say that the service is excellent. So, I'd like to hold a gathering at our hotel. We will prepare a suite room and lunch for you. So, why don't you feel like taking a day trip? We also have a kids room and other facilities for children in the hotel. So, you can bring your children along with you. I'll also give you a discount as you're my friend now. Are you sure? That's very nice of you. Of course, we're friends. Don't be shy. Besides, other moms are used to staying in the suites, right? I'm not sure if they will be satisfied with a $3,000 per night room. A $3,000 room? Are you sure we can stay in such a luxurious place? Yes. If I can get close to those cool moms, I'm okay with this. Well then, I'll take you up on your offer. I'll wait and see what everyone else has to say. That's fine. If everyone is interested in joining, please let me know their contacts. It's faster if we communicate directly with each other. Sure, I'll ask everyone. Thank you very much. Good morning, Anna. I'm at a meeting place you told me about. But everyone else didn't show up when it was time to meet. Did I get the time wrong? Wasn't the meeting time 10? Sarah, good morning. They have all already arrived at the hotel. Huh? Why? Why? Because we decided to meet at the hotel. I'm already showing their rooms now. Meeting at a hotel? But you told us to meet at a station and shuttle bus would pick us up from the hotel. When did this change? I don't think I received any message about it. I did inform you all though, didn't I? Really? Then I must have been mistaken. Well, we're on our way there now. We'll be a little late, but we were supposed to have lunch, so we will make it, right? What? You're coming? I haven't prepared a seat for Sarah. What? I didn't invite you in the first place. The only people I invited were the celebrity moms, Nicole and others. I don't have a meal for you. Oh no, what are you gonna eat? Even if you come, there's nothing to serve but fresh air. Coming to a gathering without an invitation? It's just too awkward, isn't it? What? But you asked me at first to have a gathering with me. Well, I'm very sorry. Only celebrities above a certain level are allowed to come to a hotel. Poor people are not allowed. What? Poor people? That's because you are. Sarah, you're always wearing cheap clothes and bags. And your face obviously can tell you that you're a poor person. You look out of place from the crowd of celebrity moms who wear branded clothes. It looks like you're just taking advantage of the celebrity moms. It's beyond ridiculous. It's pathetic. Also, you said that a suite that costs $3,000 a night is luxury. It's beyond shameful that such a poor person wants to join us. But when people who don't have a common sense like you come, it lowers the class of the hotel, you know. It'll be embarrassing to see you get all excited like an outsider. So please don't come to our hotel by mistake. If you have money for luxury, why don't you save it? It's hard to being poor, isn't it? Even if you want to stay in a $3,000 room, you must have worked hard for a year to save up the money. Or, is 1 year not enough? I've never been poor, so I can't imagine what it'd be like. Why do you say such horrible things? What did I ever do to you? Did you lie to me when you said you wanted to be friends with me? You didn't do anything to me. But I can't be friends with a poor person. I just used you to close with celebrity moms. Now I have the celebrity moms' contacts. I'm done with you. Thank you for helping me. I'll join the celebrity moms group from now on. Why don't you stay at a cheap hotel if you're poor? Anna, I'm sorry to bother you. Do you have a minute? I'd like to ask you something. Yes, of course. What's wrong, Miss Nicole? Was there something in your room that bothered you? Sorry, I just showed you around and went back to work. No, the room is very clean and spacious and has a nice view. I'm very happy with it. I'm glad to hear that. I did my best to get you a nice room. So, what is it that you want to ask me? Sarah hasn't arrived yet. I wonder what's wrong. I've sent her a message, but I haven't received any reply. Since it was you who organized this, I thought you might know something about it. Don't worry about her. She told me she can't make it today. Huh? She won't attend? Why not? She said she suddenly got sick. Actually, she messaged me saying she was sorry and she had to go back home. Oh no, really? Is it true that she's not feeling well? I didn't hear anything about that. I'm worried because everyone else hasn't heard anything either. It doesn't seem to be anything serious, so she's fine. She texted me in the usual tone. So maybe it's just a cold or something. Well, don't worry about that lady. Just enjoy your stay here. But Sarah left without a word to us. It's so weird. Something must have happened. I'm sorry, even though you've kindly invited us. I'm going back to check on Sarah, if you'll excuse me. Wait a minute. There's no need for you to do that. Anyway, she won't be able to enter our hotel. Poor people are not allowed to come in. If you're forced to bring her here, you'll make the lady even more miserable. Well, I'm fine with that. It might be as interesting as today's entertainment show. Excuse me? Wouldn't the person look so out of place in this hotel? She's wearing cheap clothes and she looks kind of poor overall. She looks out of place among the celebrity moms group. To be honest, she doesn't match up well with you and other celebrity moms. Don't worry about the poor lady catching a cold or not. How dare you? How dare you be so rude? Because, in fact, it's true, isn't it? She's just a parasite on you and the others, isn't she? You should take this opportunity to cut ties with her. Celebrities should get along with other celebrities. From now on, I'll entertain you all on her behalf. Forget about the poor lady and you should enjoy your stay here. Now, our chef has prepared a delicious lunch for you. I'm sure the poor lady won't understand the taste, and you celebrities will be satisfied. I'm sorry. We're going to have to leave now. But if Sarah is banned because she's poor, I'm not even allowed to enter the premises. Naturally, I'm not even qualified to have lunch. Huh? What? What do you mean? Did you know? Sarah is a president of the famous Greenwood's Furniture. What? The furniture manufacturer? That's right. Of course you know about Greenwood Furniture. I noticed there's furniture from Greenwood's Furniture everywhere in this hotel. The oriental, nostalgic, yet modern design. There's no mistaking it. We have custom-made pizza at home too. Yes, of course. A few years ago, when there was a discussion about replacing the aging equipment inside the building, my father-in-law fell in love with the furniture from Greenwood Furniture and had everything made by them. But there's no way Sarah is a president of the company. If she was a president of Greenwood Furniture, she would be a super celebrity. Sarah looks like a poor person in every way, both in looks and personality. Miss Nicole, are you trying to prank me with such a lie? I would never tell such a lie. Then really... Sarah always used this hotel every year for company parties and New Year's parties. She always recommended it to people she knew, because the bath, the food, and the service were all very good. But the hotel called Sarah a poor person and banned her from the hotel. No, I didn't know. Oh, you can treat your guests like this if you don't know, especially when you've invited a valued guest to the hotel. I can't believe that the president of the hotel, the face of the hotel, would say such a thing. That shows the depth of your character. No. Seriously, I didn't mean it that way. That's enough. Whatever your intentions, I cannot be friends with someone who disrespects my friends. I'm afraid a celebrity like you have somewhat has different tastes than mine. I'm sorry I am so poor, but who's out of place? I will never cross the grounds of this hotel again. Have a nice day. No, wait a minute! Wow, that's a lot of missed calls. Sorry, I was in a place with no signal for a while. I couldn't answer your call. What do you need from a poor lady? I thought you were in the middle of the celebrity mom's gathering. I deeply apologize for what I have done. You are the president of Greenwood's Furniture. I had no idea. I didn't know until Miss Nicole taught me. I'm really sorry for being so rude. No. It's my fault too. I didn't know that a poor person like me shouldn't go to a luxury hotel. I'm sorry for the trouble I caused you. I misunderstood that you invited me. I'm sorry for my poor face. I'm sorry for being a cheap brand lover. I don't think I'm a match for Anna, a celebrity who doesn't know how hard it is to earn $3,000. I'll never talk to you again. No, I'm really sorry. Not at all. Sarah is not poor at all. If I look closely, you look so elegant. That's a word that comes out of knowing my title, isn't it? I know deep down you're thinking I look poor. That's not true. Well, I understand your hotel's opinion on this matter. From now on, I will never enter your hotel. I heard that it will lower the prestige of your hotel. Our company's gathering will be held at a different location from now on. I've already asked my secretary to cancel the reservations. What? No, please continue to use our hotel. You're all welcome. I'm really sorry about what I did. No, you don't have to apologize anymore. We will also end our furniture sales contract. We will stop investing in you too. What? Investments? The first time I visited your hotel, I loved it so much. I had invested in it personally. About $50,000 a year. Really? Is that so? I didn't know that. You're a business owner, and you didn't know that? I have been relying on this hotel for both company benefits and product purchases. I did it as a gesture of thank you. But I can't go there anymore, so I'll stop. You don't need money from a poor lady either, do you? You won't be bothered if it stops, right? Nope, it's very troubling. If I lose such a big client and invest money at all once, I don't know what would my father-in-law say. Well, you deserve it. Even if I wasn't president and didn't have any investments, no one would admire your arrogance and disrespectful attitude. A business owner who talks about celebrity and the poor, you know? Judging and abusing people based on their looks is the lowest form of thinking for someone in the hospitality industry. I hope it's nothing more than being scolded, but it's none of my business. Please don't say that. Miss Nicole and the others went home angry too. Please, from now on, only you get half off. No, I'll give you an 80% discount. So please help us.
No, thank you. I refuse. Please don't talk to me again. Goodbye. After that, Anna was blocked by all of her mom's friends, including me. Even within the kindergarten, her actions spread instantly, and everybody was talking behind her back. It also damaged the hotel's reputation, and her husband and in-law were furious. I heard she was told to get a divorce and gave up parental rights. Anna got impatient and tried to get forgiveness from me and the other mothers, but as expected, everyone just ignored and she couldn't do anything about it. In the end, she was divorced, gave up her parental rights, and went back to her parents' house far away from there. I would like to have been friends with her if she weren't so strongly driven by a sense of superiority. I'm so disappointed. I received a polite apology from the hotel later. This incident was a sole decision of Anna, and the hotel was not involved in it. I accept the hotel's apology and will continue to use the hotel for my company and personal use. I heard that they also offer a discount, so I will let them reorganize my mom's group gathering next time.
Hello, Grace.
Oh, hello. How are you doing?
There's something we need to talk about.
What is that? Oh, by the way, thank you for showing me around this neighborhood before. Everybody seems so friendly. I hope I didn't make any bad impression on them. Or did I? Tell me what's going on.
No worries. Well, actually, I have a favor. Your daughter often plays in my yard.
Oh, really? I'm sorry. She loves to play outside these days. But there's no big park nearby, you know? So I hope you don't mind about it. You have a big yard and our kids are in the same class too. I'm sure they are happy to play together.
Actually, I can let you do that from now on.
Oh, come on. It's just kids. I'm sure your kid needs a playmate.
I am a professional gardener, and I spend a lot of time and money on my garden. But your daughter picked my precious flowers. On top of that, she digs my flowers and put her toys on the ground. My garden is so much in a mess now. Also, every year at this time of year, we decorate a Christmas tree in my yard. My kids put a lot of effort to decorate that tree, and your kid destroyed it. My kids are so upset about it, crying every day.
Oh, really? I think it's because we don't have a Christmas tree. She just wanted to touch it? I mean, why do you have to be so harsh on my kid? My little girl loves flowers. So, it's all natural that she wants to touch them. And the Christmas tree too. It's natural for a girl to be interested in something beautiful, isn't it? Also, you put it in your yard. I think it's unreasonable to say that kids shouldn't have an interest in it.
I don't understand what you're saying.
I mean exactly what I said.
Do you think it's okay to come into someone's yard and ruin their flowers just because you want to touch them? Digging up my flowers and destroying my Christmas tree is not playing, you know? It's vandalism.
Well, it's what kids do. You can't blame my kid.
Why don't you stop your kid?
If you think so, why don't you stop my kid before it all happened?
I've warned her many times, but sometimes it happens when it's not on my watch. Also, I don't have free time to keep an eye all the time.
I see. Then, we cannot do anything about it. If you don't want your yard touched so badly, why do you put something precious outside? You cannot just blame it on my kid too. Some wild animals might make a mess too, you know? Why don't you put a lock on it so people cannot get in without permission? It's just a garden, Grace. You are wrong for complaining.
Oh my goodness! I'm sorry, I didn't know you cannot have a decent conversation as an adult. Our yard is our property, and it's not a public playground. If you keep this up, you're going to end up in other people's yard and tearing them up too.
Excuse me? I'm not a bored housewife like you, Marina. I'm a working mom. I don't have time for this. I know a housewife like you have plenty of time. If you don't want my kid to come into your house, you should do something about it.
I know you only work part-time. I think a housewife is much busier than you.
Wow, are you trying to pick a fight with me?
No, it's just a simple prediction that a person who can even pay attention to their kid probably can do their job very well. Am I right?
I take responsibility for my work.
A person like you complains about the way the younger ones work and they think they are the best at what they do.
Not me.
I wasn't talking about you. I'm just saying, generally speaking.
Whatever. You're an adult. You should be responsible and take care of your own yard problems. I mean, it's a housewife's job to protect the house, right? You can even take care of your own yard. So, it's ridiculous for you to talk shit about me.
Jesus. It's really quite horrifying how an immature person raised a kid. I'm horrified.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Anyway, indeed, our yard was cruelly destroyed. And once I confirm the damage to the property, I'll ask you to pay for it. You're right. Adults should take responsibility for their actions.
Are you threatening me? I'm not going to pay for something that a child broke.
We'll see. Hello, Grace.
You again? Did something happen to your stupid yard again? I don't have time for this kind of talk.
No, luckily it's not my house this time.
What?
Today, someone went into Nancy's yard, 2 doors down from our house.
What? Are you saying that my kid did that? Were you stalking my kid? So creepy.
Just shut your mouth and listen to me, asshole.
Excuse me? Don't you dare talk to me like that. I won't forgive you.
It's you who won't be forgiven. Nancy told me everything. Your kid has smashed every single vegetable in her garden.
So what? I don't care. You're going to complain about every single thing my kid did? I wonder if this neighborhood is full of bored people.
Do you know that Nancy sells her organic vegetables?
I don't know and I don't care.
Oh honey, she's very angry. She said you neglected a duty to supervise your kid, and she will get a lawyer to make you pay for the damages. I guess she has a right to be upset. Your kid smashed a vegetable that she had grown for a long time.
What? Damages? What a greedy old lady she is, trying to get money out of me by overreacting.
Do you know that your kid is with the police right now?
What? The police? Why my child?
Nancy's son just happened to be home and caught your daughter red-handed.
Her son? Is that the creepy bald dude? What a creepy dude is stalking my daughter. He should be in jail. I mean, go and get my kid now. You're not busy, right? I'm busy with my work.
Why do I have to do that for an asshole like you? As a parent, you have to take responsibility for what your daughter did.
It's not my fault, so why should I take responsibility? It's your fault then. Because you kept an eye on my daughter and didn't stop her, right?
The fact that you're seriously saying that to me right now is freaking me out. You're insane. I guess you have no common sense at all. Or, I mean, you're just too dumb to have common sense.
Whatever! You should bring my kid back. You're responsible for this.
Unbelievable. This is why I hate talking to people with rotten brains. Oh, and Nancy and the police asked me if I knew anything about your family. I showed them our conversation from the other day. I told them that no matter how many times I told you about your daughter, you didn't seem to be cared.
Why are you causing me so much trouble? Why are you trying to put all the responsibilities on me? Go and get my kid now. It's your responsibility and I'm not doing it. Marina, what did you do?
How's your kid?
Since you didn't go, the police called my husband, so he picked her up.
Oh, that's good. If the parent didn't show up, your daughter won't be able to go home.
No, nothing is good about it. Why didn't you tell me about Nancy's son?
What are you talking about?
He's the president of my husband's company. You knew and you hid it from me. You're such an asshole.
Oh, I didn't know that. I knew that her son was the president of the company, but I didn't know that your husband worked there. What a coincidence. I guess it's true that the world is smaller than you think.
I heard that you ran into him at the police station.
Oh yeah?
Stop acting like you don't care.
Of course I don't care. It's none of my business.
My husband was supposed to get a big promotion next year. How are you going to take responsibility? You've ruined my husband's reputation. Because of you, the future of our family is ruined.
Please, that's enough. How many times have I warned you? Instead of paying attention to your kid, you just let it go. On top of that, you blame me.
My husband is pissed at me saying I don't discipline our kid. You're going to have to pay for it, and it's not going to end well for you.
You deserve it, asshole.
Who the hell do you think you are? Do you understand whose fault is this?
If you want me to answer those questions, I'd say I'm just a stranger and it's all your fault. Because of dumb parents like you, school teachers are having a hard time teaching kids, and annoying kids are playing loudly in public places.
What? That's none of my business. It's the children's job to play. Children feel uncomfortable because of narrow-minded adults like you.
Listen to me, bitch. It's fine to let your kids play freely, but all kids should have manners and common sense. You are a parent. You are supposed to be a good example to your kid. You can use your work as excuses, but at least teach your kid properly so they don't cause trouble for others. Since then, I didn't receive any reply from Grace. However, I guess she and her kid learned their lesson. The kid never came into other people's yards. I still haven't received a proper apology from her, but her husband and her daughter came to our house to make an apology. He offered to pay for the gardening and the Christmas tree. I hope her daughter takes her father as a good example and becomes a well-mannered adult. Jane?
Hey Kate, how are you doing?
Your car is in our yard again. I've told you many times that you cannot do that, right?
Oh, sorry. I'll move my car later in the evening. My brother and his wife came over, and we just needed an extra parking place. You're not going to park your car there, right? You don't have to get so mad like that. I'll move the car later.
Yeah, but it's hard for me to see my car when I pull out.
But if you can pull out, it's not a problem, right?
There is a problem. You can use my yard as parking. Also, my yard is in the middle of remodeling. There are tools and stuff in there, so it's dangerous.
It's fine. Don't worry too much. If you get too angry, you'll get wrinkles on your face.
If you have time to care about my wrinkles, please move that car.
Yeah, I will.
I'll be home at 5 p.m., so please make sure you move the car before then.
Okay.
Hey, Jane, you haven't moved the car yet?
Oops, I'm sorry. I'll move it soon.
Why don't you park somewhere else?
You told me you're not using your yard as parking. Also, I don't want my car to be towed.
My yard is not a free parking space. You do this every time your brother comes home, right? I'm going to call a tow truck.
Oh, come on. I'm making good use of the space in your yard that's available. Do you know that our kids are getting along very well? I wonder what will happen to your kid in kindergarten if you're not nice enough to me.
Are you threatening me?
I'm not threatening you, but I know your kid is not very good at making friends, right? I told my kid to help your kid to make friends and make sure he is not alone. You should know that just letting me park the car makes your kid happy. You should be thanking me.
Is there something wrong with your brain?
Huh? What do you mean?
Nothing. I mean, I told you that there are some tools, and I cannot be responsible for any scratches on the car.
It's alright. I see your tools were organized on the shelves.
What if the car hits the shelves and falls off?
I'm a good driver. I won't hit it.
Oh, really?
Yep. So, let me park there for 1 more hour. Then, I will move it later. I'm sorry, Kate. Let me leave the car there overnight.
What? Are you serious? You said it would be an hour and now you're telling me I should wait for another night?
I told you I'm sorry. I opened a good wine and I can drive now. My brother and his wife drunk too. So, they decided to stay the night.
Oh my goodness! Why don't you move the car before you get drunk?
Well, I cannot do anything about it now. So, I'll see you tomorrow. Kate, I just moved the car. Thank you very much.
Good. This can't happen again, okay?
Oh no, I'm sorry, but I have to use your yard again tonight.
What? Why? Your brothers have gone home, right?
We're having a family reunion this time, so I'll park the car there until tomorrow morning.
No, you cannot do that.
Oh, come on, please. Just think about your kid, you know?
Here we go again.
We should help each other.
Fine.
Yay! Thank you!
But please remember one thing. Please don't complain if any tool hits or scratches your car.
I won't complain unless you did it on purpose. Are you planning to do something on my car?
No, I wouldn't do it on purpose.
Then, there's no problem.
And the ground is a little messy from the rain. Please don't complain if your car gets dirty because of it.
I won't complain about that kind of tiny stuff. You know what? I'm not that narrow-minded. Get it?
I'm glad to know that you won't complain.
Okay then, I will see you tomorrow. Kate?
Yes?
When I got out of the car, there was some hole in the yard and I stuck my foot in it.
What?
You dig a pit.
Me? No, I didn't do it.
Oh really? There wasn't a hole like this yesterday. I got mud all over my feet. So disgusting.
I'm sorry to hear that, Jane.
Are you?
I just imagine your reaction. It's so funny. I guess the ground was softened by the rain.
I don't think so. You did it.
Do you have any proof that I dug it?
I don't, but I know you did it. You will pay for what you did to me. Kate!
What do you need now?
You moved the shelves.
What?
When I moved the car, there was an unstable shelves in front of the car and it hit my car.
Oh, really? Maybe my husband moved the shelves? I told you, we're remodeling the yard, so it's normal that we move the shelves.
You did it on purpose. Because of the stupid shelves, my car has dents.
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Jane.
What are you going to do?
I asked you before you parked the car. I told you not to complain if the tool hit or scratched your car. I didn't put them there on purpose. So why are you mad at me?
Yeah, you asked me that. But you didn't tell me you were moving the shelves. First of all, it's weird you put the shelves in the yard. And it was unstable.
It's our yard and it's none of your business. I mean, you should check before you move the car, you know? If you knew that the shelves were unstable, why don't you be more careful?
There were no shelves here yesterday.
You would have noticed it even if it wasn't there yesterday. I thought you were a good driver. Or did you lie to me?
I'm not a liar. I'm a good driver. Whatever it is, move these shelves out of the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm away from home.
What? What are you going to do with this? I cannot carry these shelves by myself. Hurry up and come home.
I'm sorry, I can't. Please deal with it on your own. I won't be back for 3 days, so you can leave it there during that time.
What the hell? I will make sure your kid will be alone in kindergarten. It's your fault.
I didn't do it on purpose?
Of course you did it on purpose. You pissed me off really bad. I'll tell my kid not to play with your kid. Your poor kid will be alone all the time because of his stupid mother.
Do whatever you want. I talked to my kid today and he seems to have made other friends beside your kid.
No way. That's not true.
I mean, he told me your kid is selfish all the time. He might be happy to know that he won't have to be involved with your kid.
My kid is selfish? How could you say that?
Well then, do whatever you want.
You will pay for this, Kate.
In the end, Jane had no choice but to leave her car at our yard that day. Her husband was supposed to use the car the next day, and he finds out that Jane had parked the car in our yard without permission. On top of that, she had scratched the car. Jane accused me that I did it on purpose, and she and her husband came to our house later that day. I explained to her husband that she had parked the car in our yard and threatened me, even though I had warned her many times before. After her husband found out the truth, he got furious. He scolded her and made her apologize right in front of me. Since then, Jane no longer parks her car at our house and we are now living peacefully. But sometimes I think of how I would have liked to see Jane stuck in a hole.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.